Okay, let's just dive right in. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on an ancient system that's often wrapped up in a whole lot of mystery. We're talking about the core methodology behind many Tibetan esoteric practices. Our goal here is to cut through all the noise and get straight to their original operating manual. You know, if you spend any time online, you've probably seen the two extremes. On one side, you've got these wild viral videos claiming these practices give you instant superpowers. And on the other, you have people just dismissing it all as, superstition. And the result? A whole lot of confusion. So the whole point of this explainer is to give you a really clear, grounded framework. We're not adding any new spin or taking anything away. We're simply laying out the original system, using its own internal logic to help us understand what these ancient practitioners were really up to. Now, here's what's so fascinating about this. It's not just a random grab bag of techniques. The entire system is actually built on one core concept, the idea that there are three distinct keys that you have to use together to open up a channel between yourself and, well, the universe. These keys are known as the three mysteries, or San Mi. And this all comes down to the unified practice of body, speech, and mind. So try not to get too hung up on the word mystery. It's better to think of it as a practical, holistic toolkit, one that was designed to unlock our latent human potential. All right, let's get into the first and most tangible key, the body. In this system, your body isn't just a container you walk around in. Nope. It's treated as a highly sophisticated instrument, almost like an antenna, that can both receive and transmit energy. The most visible part of this are the mudras. These are very specific symbolic hand gestures, and each shape is designed to tune the body's energy in a really particular way. A common teaching is that the right hand represents the Buddha, or enlightenment, while the left hand represents all of us, all living beings. And this is just a brilliant way to understand the core idea. We look at our hand, and well, we see a hand, but in this practice, it's treated like an antenna. It's like tuning an old radio to a specific frequency. These hand gestures are believed to tune the practitioner's energy to connect with specific universal frequencies. But it goes so much deeper than just what you do with your hands. The body key involves a really detailed map of the body's subtle internal anatomy, this whole network of energy pathways that you can't see with the naked eye. The superhighways of this internal network are the three main channels, or sanmai. You've got a central channel running right up the core of your body, and then it's flanked by a red channel on the left and a blue one on the right. These are seen as the main pipes for your life force energy. And located right along that central channel are 7 major energy centers, which you've probably heard of, the chakras. You can think of these like major interchanges or power stations on the highway. The whole practice is about awakening and activating these centers, starting from the root at your base and moving all the way up to the crown of your head. Okay, on to the second key, speech. This is all about the power of sound and vibration. I mean, lots of ancient cultures knew that sound was powerful, right? But this system really organizes it into a precise science for changing your internal state. So here's the crucial thing to get about mantras. It's not about their literal dictionary meaning. Not at all. They are tools of sonic vibration. The focus is 100% on the sound itself. It's used like a tuning fork to resonate with those internal energy channels and centers we just talked about. Let's look at the most fundamental mantra. It's made of 3 syllables, Om, Ah, and Hum. Each sound is said to correspond to a specific energy center and have a really distinct job. Om resonates in the head to clear your mind. Ah works on the heart and throat area to open up blockages, and Hum grounds your energy down in your lower abdomen for vitality. Now, according to the tradition, the highest, most advanced result of mastering this internal energy is something they call the rainbow body. It's described as this state where, at the moment of death, the physical body completely dissolves into pure light, leaving nothing behind but maybe hair and nails. It's pretty incredible to think about. So this brings us to the third, and you could argue the most important key of all, the mind. Why? Because without your focused intention, the body movements are just exercises, and the sounds are just noise. The mind is the director of this whole show. The mind's main tool for this job is visualization. It's kind of like the user interface for the whole system, directing the flow of energy that you've activated with the mudras and the mantras. This is really where everything comes together. So the whole process of visualization can basically be broken down into 3 stages. First, you concentrate your mind, focusing on one single clear image to push out all the other distracting thoughts. Then you dissolve that image, just letting everything fall away into a state of pure emptiness. And finally, you merge with that state, experiencing a sense of total oneness. And this leads us to the ultimate philosophical punchline of the entire practice. The point isn't just to visualize some perfect enlightened being or states. The ultimate goal is to realize that you are that being, that you already are that state. The practice is just designed to dissolve the illusion that you're separate from it. Okay, so let's bring this all home. We've got these 3 distinct keys, but as you've probably figured out by now, they're not meant to be used on their own. They form a single, powerful, and totally integrated system. Here's a really simple way to think about it for our modern brains. Your body, that's the hardware, the physical computer. The speech, the mantras, that's the software, the specific vibrational code that you run on the hardware. And the mind? Well, that's you. You're the user, the conscious operator who's directing the whole system. When all 3 work together, that's when the system really comes online. So at the end of the day, whether you see all this as a spiritual path or as a really sophisticated system for mind-body integration, the core principle is the same. These 3 keys were designed to unlock a deeper human potential. And I guess that leaves us with just one question. What could they unlock for you?